esteemed dignitaries, a warm and hearty morning to you all. My name is Nuha Rahman.
My name is Sanidhya Gupta.
And it is with immense pride and joy that we extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you at the flagship event of Checkmate Society, Verbum 3.0. As we embark on this occasion, we find ourselves in the midst of India's G20 presidency, operating under the theme One Earth, One Family, One Future. This theme underscores the vital importance of global unity and collaboration. Let us come together and truly embody the idea and spirit of Vasudev Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family.
We are grateful and honored to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests of honor, Dr. Amrendra Khatwa, Shri Anmol Sowitzer, Mr. Vivek Narayan Sharma. We are equally excited to welcome the backbone and foundation of Amity Law School, Noida, our esteemed chairman, Professor Dr. D.K. Bandyopadhyay, sir. We are more than honored to welcome the respected heads of Institute of Amity Law School, Noida, Professor Dr. Shefali Raizada ma'am, and Professor Dr. Arvind P. Bhanu, sir. The presence of Professor Dr. Neeru Sharan ma'am, our esteemed faculty convener, adds to the significance of this occasion. We are also privileged to have judges of high esteem, accomplished faculty members, participants, and of course, our cherished students who are the heartbeat of our institution.
I kindly request Dr. Priya Mathur ma'am, accomplished faculty co-convener of Checkmate Debate Society of Amity Law School, Noida, and honored custodian of the society, to extend a warm and gracious welcome to our distinguished honorable guests.
A very good morning to all esteemed dignitaries, faculties, and students present here. It is with the blessings of our Honorable Founder President Sir Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, Chancellor Sir Dr. Atul Chauhan, Vice Chancellor Ma'am Dr. Professor Balwinder Shukla, Chairman Sir Professor Dr. D.K. Bandyopadhyay, and our esteemed HOIs that Checkmate, the Debating Society of Amity Law School, Noida, is hosting its third edition of its flagship event, Verbum Bellum. The aim of Checkmate has always been to conduct competitive debating programs in an organized manner on issues of national importance and social relevance. This year, Verbum Bellum strives to celebrate the momentous occasion of India's G20 presidency. I feel extremely blessed to have the opportunity to host acclaimed dignitaries Shri Anmol Sowitzer, Chair U20, Shri Vivek Narayan Sharma, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India, and Ambassador Sir Dr. Amrendra Khatwa. I sincerely thank them for enlightening us with their presence. It is our honor to host you on this momentous occasion. Thank you.
Tamso ma Jyotirgamaya, meaning lead me from darkness to light.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty members, and beloved students, it is with immense pleasure and honor. Everybody please rise. We are honored to welcome Additional Vice Chairman Justice Rajesh Tandon, sir. You all may please sit. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty members, and beloved students, it is with immense pleasure and honor that we gather here today for the auspicious lighting of the lamp ceremony. In this sacred moment, we pay our respects to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, who blesses us with intellect and wisdom. As we invoke her blessings, we are reminded of the significance of education, growth, and the pursuit of truth.
I'm deeply honored to invite our esteemed guests to be a part of this meaningful ceremony. I request them to come forward to light the lamp and declare the function open. Lighting of the lamp is accompanied by Ganesh Vandana sung by melodious Abhijit Chaudhary.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योमामृतं गमय असतो मा सद्गमय सद्गमय ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् सरस्वती महाभागे वेद्ये कमलालोचने विद्यारूपे विशालाक्षि विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तुते ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शान्तिः 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 We are very honored to have with us Dr. Balvinder Shukla ma'am, Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh. She is renowned for her expertise in entrepreneurship, leadership, and IT. Thank you so much, ma'am.
We wholeheartedly extend a heartfelt invitation to our respected and beloved faculty convener, the scholarly Professor Dr. Neeru Sharan ma'am, to graciously address the esteemed and attentive gathering with her insightful words and profound wisdom.
Thank you, Noha. A very hearty good morning to everyone present here. First of all, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to our honorable guests, Mr. Amrendra Khatwa, ex-ambassador and secretary, Ministry of External Affairs, Mr. Anmol Sovet, chair Y20, and Mr. Vivek Narayan Sharma, advocate on record, Supreme Court of India, who have spared their valuable time and are here to grace our event. I pay my sincere respect to Honorable Founder President Sir Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, Honorable Chancellor Sir Dr. Atul Chauhan, and our Honorable VC Ma'am, Professor Dr. Balwinder Shukla Ma'am. We are also privileged to have amongst us our Chairman, Sir, Professor Dr. D.K. Bandyopadhyay, Justice Rajesh Tandon, Sir, our joint HOIs, Professor Dr. Shefali Raizada, Professor Dr. Arvind P. Bhanu, and Professor Dr. Aditya Tomar, who is not rightly here. I also welcome our judges for the event, my fellow colleagues, participants, and my dear students. It's with great pride and honor we gather here today to celebrate a significant milestone in the history of our esteemed institution. As the faculty convener of the Debate Society of Amity Law School, Noida, I'm truly honored to announce our role in commemorating India's presidency at the G20 by hosting our annual flagship event, Verbum Bellum Edition 3. This event symbolizes not only our commitment towards nurturing intellectual discourse and critical thinking, but also our nation's growing influence on the global stage. Through this platform, we shall engage in meaningful discussions, exchanging ideas that have the potential to shape policies and impact nations. This debate competition holds great significance, not only for our debating society, but for the legacy of G20 and India's standing in global community. Just as G20 seeks to foster dialogue and cooperation amongst the world's leading economies, Verbum Bellum serves as a platform for young minds to engage in constructive discussions, exchange of ideas, and address pressing global issues. By embracing the spirit of debate and critical thinking, we contribute to the legacy of G20 in promoting diplomacy and collaboration. Let us embrace this opportunity to showcase the power of words and collaboration as we embark on this journey of insightful deliberations. To all the participants, I encourage you to engage, learn, and contribute to the legacy of Verbum Bellum. Wishing the team checkmate and all the participants a successful and enriching event ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. I would like to extend my request to our esteemed chairman, Professor Dr. D.K. Bandyopadhyay, sir, and additional vice chairman, Justice Rajesh Tandon, sir, along with the heads of institute, Professor Dr. Shefali Raizada, ma'am, and Professor Dr. Arvind P. Bhanu, sir, from Amity Law School, Noida.
To come forward and extend their felicitations to our esteemed guests of honor. I would like to invite our chairman and all the HOIs to felicitate. Mr. Amrendra Katwa,
Round of applause, everyone.
Mr. Anmol Sovit, Mr. Vivek Narayan,
Round of applause, everyone. It shouldn't stop.
we are honored by your presence, sir.
Round of applause, everyone. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, teaching is a very noble profession that shapes the character, caliber, and future of an individual. With immense pleasure, I cordially extend an invitation to Professor Dr. Shefali Raizada Ma'am, the accomplished Head of Institute and Additional Director of Amity Law School, Noida. We welcome you, ma'am.
Very good morning to all our distinguished guests on the dais. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am is also here with us for all good wishes to give on this very sacred moment. Our Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla Ma'am. So with God's grace, with all blessings of our founder president, Sir Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, with all good wishes and motivation of our young dynamic Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, and with all good wishes of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, we are here gathered to start a very, very important event and the inaugural ceremony of that event. Amity Law School, if I just add, just to share my views, to give to our distinguished guest, our Amity Law School has set various benchmarks. Our law students are very, very multifaceted, talented students. And these activities, they are the pillars, and these are the activities and events. They are the backbone to start with, to be encouraged, to motivate others, and self-motivated the students who are involved and engaged throughout their sessions to bring something, to give something laurels to the Amity Law School, Amity University. I would take privilege, first of all, to welcome and convey my gratitudes to our chief guest, Dr. Amreen Khatwa sir, former ambassador and Secretary Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, and former Director General, Indian Council for Cultural Relations. Sir, we are really obliged to have you here. Such a humble person I found, and such a great leader and distinguished personality. Sir, we are really thankful and honored to have you and to welcome you here in Amity Law School, Amity University. I also thank and convey my gratitudes and welcome to our guest of honor, Mr. Anmol Soviet Chair, Youth 20. Really, we are feeling so great to honor to welcome you in Amity University on this occasion of the inaugural ceremony of the Verbum Bellum flagship event. And certainly it is Y2 would be a good synergy with the G20. And with this perspective, we are very much looking forward to hear from you something, what the synergy and prospects are possible, how to collaborate the Y2 and G20, Y20 and G20. I also extend my warm welcome to Mr. Vivek Narayan Sharma, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India. So I'm very, very much thankful, convey my gratitudes as you have spared time for this event out of your busy schedule, all of you. And we are really privileged to welcome you on this occasion. I welcome our chairman, sir, Professor Dr. D.K. Bandyopadhyay, sir. As we all know, he is the backbone. He is the pillar to guide everyone in a very, very simple manner, in a very elegant manner. Sir, we are really feeling so privileged and honored to have you on this. And this is all your guidance as we are celebrating this day. I also convey my thanks and welcome to our former Justice, Dr. Rajesh Tandon, sir. He is the Vice Chairman of the Amity Law Foundation, Amity Judicial Academy. Sir, we are really thankful for your gracious presence here on the stage. I also welcome all my faculty colleagues and the dear students. Such a moment to welcome so many distinguished persons and luminaries here on this moment. And certainly it is going to be a grand success, this event, as we are here and inaugurating our other session. Technical session will take place after that. So with all blessings of our distinguished guests, with all good wishes and guidance, we are starting this event. That is the flagship event. I am also very much thankful thankful for all the organizing team, students, and Dr. Neeru Sharan as a convener. So thank you for giving this opportunity to be the part of this event on this day. Thank you so very much.
तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए. I'm delighted to extend a heartfelt welcome to our distinguished personality, Professor Dr. Arvind P. Bhanu sir, the esteemed head of institution and additional director of Amity Law School, Noida, with a wealth of experience spanning more than 2 decades to educate our students. Thank you.
Thank you so much. अभी इन्होंने कहा तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए. It means we are in a something different mood, and we are in celebrating mood. So this Amity Law School is celebrating India's presidency of G20, and you all know that when we say that we are in celebrating mood, it means we are happy. We are full of pleasurable thoughts. So in presence of distinguished guests today who are sitting on dais, Dr. Amar Chandra Khatua ji, Anmol ji, Vivek Narayan ji, respected Chairman Sahab, respected Vice Chairman Sahab, Rajesh Tandon ji, Justice Rajesh Tandon ji. So we all are sitting here in a mood to celebrate our presidency of G20. At the same time, one thought clicked in my mind. After all, who is this checkmate? Because checkmate has found the occasion to put its own objective. So I am just searching checkmate. ये checkmate जी कहीं न कहीं यहाँ पर बैठे होंगे. उन्होंने मौका पाते ही बोले celebration हो रहा है. Students are in good mood, happy mood. Not only within MIT but beyond MIT also the students are in good mood because we are celebrating presidency G20. Checkmate ने immediately ये occasion ढूंढा और अपना काम कर लिया. उन चेकमेट ने वेलम वेरम 3 एडिशन को अनाउंस कर दिया. कहते हैं ये चेकमेट काफी क्लेवर है, काफी इंटेलिजेंट है. आई एम लुकिंग एट, आई एम सर्चिंग चेकमेट बट आई एम नॉट फाइंडिंग हियर. बट आई एम श्योर दैट चेकमेट इज समवेयर सिटिंग एंड लिसनिंग वेरी केयरफुली. ये कहा जाता है कि लोहा गर्म हो तो उसे पीट लो. चेकमेट ने यही किया है. आज की डेट में चेकमेट ने मौका पाते ही some programs are there. The checkmate has set some programs like group discussions, cross examination, turn code, panel discussions. Means students are in happy mood. Checkmate has come and they have proposed their own program. Means learning shall be at highest level. So this is the occasion where the checkmate has honored this occasion. Checkmate is a jural person here. Certainly the checkmate will be hearing me. मैं उनको बधाई देता हूं, आप सबको बधाई देता हूं और हमारे distinguished guest के लिए मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं, welcome करता हूं, and I wish that in competition you will get sure success. Thank you very much.
ये खुशी का महोत्सव है. तालियां बजाइए. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing us with your esteemed presence and for your blessing. Thank you so much.
The presence of Justice Rajesh Tandon, sir, with his distinguished role as additional Vice Chairman of the esteemed Amity Judicial Academy and the Venerable Amity Law Foundation. We welcome you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. On the dais, our chief guest, Mr. Vivek Narayan Sharma ji, that's advocate on record, and Amrinder Nath Khatu ji on the dais. On the dais, the organizer of the program, Dr. Priya Mathur, Dr. Neeru Sharan, and our colleagues, Dr. Shefali Rajada, and our chairman, Dr. Bandhu Upadhyay, Dr. Adit Tomar, and all that. Now, today is the greatest opportunity for India, as G20 has been a successful event yesterday. That was a part of G20 because we are getting economic relationship from the countries, that is 19 countries which are part of G20, and India is one of them, and we are privileged that yesterday we have achieved that Chandrayaan, and now for that purpose all the credit goes for our Prime Minister, and now I will say for Amity also, because Amity, in the Amity yesterday there was a function of Havan organized by our founder chairman Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan. Throughout the day there was a Havan in the courtyard, and due to that Havan everything has been made successful. I will say to all the Amity students who are sitting here that they have also participated in that Havan. Let's the Havan be a successful, and due to the Havan and Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, we have been successful yesterday. Let's get a clapping for Havan and Dr. Chauhan. Students, my blessings are for this program, and all the cooperation which I can do, I will do. The rest, you proceed with the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. A round of applause, everyone. It was a pleasure to have him. Now, it is our distinct pleasure to extend a gracious invitation to Professor Dr. Aditya Tomar, sir, the esteemed head of Institute and additional director of Amity Law School, Noida, to join us in the honorable capacity of welcoming our distinguished guests.
As the floor has already been opened by our mentors, Dr. Shefali Rajada, Dr. Arvind, and our senior Honorable Justice Professor Rajesh Tandon ji. So in the line, in same line, I just extend a warm welcome to all the guests on the dais, off the dais, physically and virtually. I extend my warm welcome to our dear Vivek Narayan Sharma ji, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India. I welcome you, sir. Shri Amol Sovit ji, Dr. Amrinder Khatwa ji, most welcome, sir. our student and the participants will be benefited with your wise words on the relevant topics. As we all know that the panel discussion or the debating or the mooting skills, which all the skills related to the verbal communication or the written communications are most important for this legal profession. So by these words, I welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It's said that happiness cures everything. So does your claps. Please clap. I'm deeply honored to extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed scholar, accomplished academician and visionary leader, Professor Dr. D.K. Bandyopadhyay, sir, the esteemed chairman of Amity Law Schools. It fills me with immense pride to anticipate the invaluable wisdom you're about to share with our esteemed gathering.
So Nuha and Sanitha, your representative, standing before you, talking about this debate competition. Now, dear student, in Amity, whenever we do something, all the time I talk about what is the purpose, why you are doing it. If the purpose is clear, and if the purpose is not clear, outcome cannot come. So when Niruji came forward and asked, sir, this is going to be third edition of Verbum Bellum. तो मैंने पूछा भाई Verbum Bellum क्या शब्द है, कोई नया शब्द दे रहे हो लोगों को कंफ्यूज करने के लिए, और is it something? Well, no sir, it is the war of words. War of words. I said, look, what a fantastic name you have chosen, and what a fantastic name you have given for the debate competition. Essentially, it's a war of words. Who wins? Who uses right type of words at what point of time? And thank you, Niru Charanji, and Chinnita, and other colleague, Priya, all they took the responsibility for conducting this debate competition. This is version 3. And all this is possible. All this is possible due to the much able guidance of Dr. Shefali Rajata. She is a person who can think something new all the time. She is the person behind all those coordination, all those, coinage of the words, all those invitation, everything I can say with all my full appreciation and confidence. I must thanks to my other two colleagues, Joint HUI, Dr. Aditya Tomar and Dr. A.P. Bhanu. And, there are many types of supports are available, that for any activity when it takes place. And their support is that mental support, the level of confidence support, tacit support. Because, war of words, so let me also use some words which I can use it in the right forum. And certainly our Vice Chairman of National Judicial Academy and Judicial Foundation, Justice Retired Tandonji, who is over here, and he has also extended his support for this function to take place. Now, all these things are possible because the blessings, the directions, the vision of one man. Now, we have given the slogan, one earth, one life, one family, one earth, one family, one future. That's the slogan that we have given in the G20. Now, he is the man who has created this family. We call it Amity Universe. This is none other than Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan. May I ask all of you, or request all of you to give him a standing ovation, because standing ovation May I request all of you to give a standing ovation with a clap. We are able to do it. Now please sit down. We are able to do it because this is the direction he gave. And this is the direction which has been further guided by our very dynamic Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan. And all the time, both of them tells us, amity cannot be a follower. Amity must be a leader. Whatever we do, we must lead. Whatever we do things, must be doing things differently. We cannot do the same thing. Everybody conducts debate. Are we conducting the debate in the same way they are conducted? We have given three different opportunities, three different ways of conducting the debate. That is the uniqueness. That's the difference we have made it. Now, yes, I was just thinking, वो गाना याद आ रहा है, तारीफ करूं कि उसको जिसने आपने बनाया. तीन जो स्टॉलर बैठे हैं अपना अपना फील्ड में, उन्होंने अपना अपना नाम कमाया. When I was talking to Amananda Khatwaji and his doctorate, he said, no, I don't write doctorate. I said, why sir you don't write doctorate? Now, look at the man, simple, ambassador, secretary in the external affairs ministry. पता नहीं कितना लोगों को वीजा कैंसिल किया होगा, कितना लोगों का वीजा दे दिया होगा, कितना लोगों को इंडिया का बारे में प्रमोट किए हैं, कितना लोगों को इंडिया का बारे में अपना जो पोजीशनिंग किए हैं. So simple, so grounded. Sir, we are honored and privileged by your presence. Now, Anmol Sobit, he is just like our student. He passed out from XLRI. You know that I happens to have some connectivity with the management school where I have spent about 25 years. And many of his teachers whom I taught. And he's from XLRI Jamshedpur. He has completed his degree from there. And he is the actual chairman of Youth 20, or popularly known as Y20. Now, Y20 has got many things to do. I think Amarendraji will talk something about the full lot of statistics. What is that Y20 stands for, what is the importance it has got, how it really continues. And third person with us, Vivek Narayan Sharmaji, advocate on record. You know that advocate on record is so important, and in the Supreme Court of India. It is so important position, and it takes time to get that recognition. So, Vivekji, thank you very much for coming over here and to address our student. Because we like to give small things with a beautiful meaning, impactful meaning to our students so that they can carry on. And all the time we say that you must carry on. Now I come back to this topic today. So, have you ever seen the logo of G20? Have we ever seen logo of G20? Group 20. Justice Tandonji has already talked about Group 20. Now, Group 20, when you talk about, there are 19 countries, US, Argentina, Brazil, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Turkey, Indonesia, South Korea, Japan, China, Germany, Britain, India, South Arabia, South Africa, Italy, France, Russia. And these are 19. Now, then why it is 20? Because European Union is also added over there. So G20 means these 20 countries. Now, presidency of these G20 countries, if you look at, they don't have any permanent secretariat. Very interesting. They don't have any permanent secretariat. And all the presidency, they go on rotation basis. So if we just look at, their aim is what? Their aim is consultation with other members and one agenda, development of the global economy. The origination was from there. All the ministry, the finance ministry, they got together. They created the G7. When they found G7 is not that effective, So there was a necessity of creating the G20. Now G20, today we can see it has a force to reckon with. It's a force to reckon with, and we have got the presidency from December 2022 to November 2023. And next is going to be Brazil. It will be G20 presidency will go to them in 2024, and South Africa, it will go in 2025. So this is the way how on rotation basis the presidency goes. Now presidency means what? What is that India would like to project? And it will work tirelessly to advance peace, stability, shared prosperity, because it is now being understood that world is fragmented. There are radicalism around. How do we bring peace around? How do we bring development around? So this presidency is going to discuss, debate among all those issues. But interestingly, क्या होगा तुम लोगों क्या हो गया? बैठ जाओ, settle down quickly. If you just look at the flag of G20, it juxtaposes planet Earth with the lotus. And lotus, you know, it is our national flower. And it has got the pellets, the 9 pellets, and it reflects India's pro-planet approach to life, one in the perfect harmony with the nature. And this is the logo of G20. Just look at very carefully. It juxtaposes planet Earth with the lotus and reflects growth amid challenges. So the world, the way it is moving, the radicalism is moving. So I think in the debate, the topics that has been chosen, the way it has been given, we are going to discuss all those issues, and we are going to learn some of your preparation, those who are going to compete with each other through war of words. Now, at the end, I have prepared for 5 pages lecture, but if I start taking, then I think it will go up to 1 o'clock. I must think myself that I am a professor. So I must think myself that I have been given only 10 minutes time. So within that, I have to finish it up. But certainly at the end, I must tell, make these 2 days a complete knowledge or understanding about G20. What are the agendas before G20? How these agendas are going to get actualized? What are the type of influences can India make? Why they will be visiting to different cities in terms of looking at the cleanliness, looking at the development, looking at the carrying the people together, bringing the message that one earth, one planet, one life. So the concept of life has come. Life means lifestyle for environment. LIFE. Lifestyle for environment. How do we do that? How do we achieve that? Under the aegis of sustainable goals. When the MDG was not able to successfully make it, there was a compulsion to bring it sustainable development goals. Those sustainable development goals, 17 sustainable development goals, now has become the buzzword. What do we do so that we bring harmony, we bring development, we bring peace in the world? And that's the presidency, role of the presidency. And collectively, let us all make our country position the way yesterday all of us took pride looking at the Chandrayaan landing on the moon. And the way everybody was feeling so proud that yes, I belong to a country that we have got that type of capability in space sciences, in technology, electronics, communications, and engineering. And certainly side by side, teamwork together, working in a very managerial way, professional way, that we are able to achieve that. And that's a great pride and joy. So I like to take that pride, little bit of pride, when I see tomorrow in the valedictory function, some of the smiling faces with a good amount of debate that we'll be doing it among each other. And I wish you all the success because it is meant for you. So it is your function. So you must see that how to make it a grand success. So once again, I thank the organizing committee, the students, those who are involved. I think there were about 10, 15 students that came yesterday and met me. And I must thank them that they took all the time. And that was also great learning for them. We try to give them this. This is another uniqueness for Amity Law School, that we make the students to learn while they also perform, while also they do. That's another uniqueness. And this also message I like to give to my student, that if you are getting involved in some of these activities, and you'll be learning a great and immensely you'll be benefited. And the certificate you get, it is going to have a different values in different places wherever you go. So once again, Niruji, thank you very much. Dr. Aizada, once again, I feel many times short of words how to appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words, and your claps are your love to sir. Please clap. With utmost respect, I warmly welcome Dr. Barvinder Shukla ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, renowned for her expertise in entrepreneurship, leadership, and information technology. Her distinguished journey in academia and leadership make her insights invaluable to us. We eagerly await her words of wisdom, as they have the power to inspire innovation and guide us in navigating the dynamic landscapes of entrepreneurship and leadership. Ma'am.
We would like to invite Dr. Barvinder Shukla ma'am to please speak. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Amrendra Khatwa, former Ambassador and Secretary, Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, and former Director General, Indian Council for Cultural Relations. Our guest of honor, Mr. Anmol Sovic, Chair Y20. Our honorable guest, Mr. Vivek Narayan Sharma, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India. Most respected, Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, and all my colleagues from Amity Law School, as well as Dr. Rajesh Tandon ji. I, on behalf of Honorable Founder President and all my colleagues, extend very warm welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, guests of honor, and distinguished guests for the inaugural ceremony of Verbum Bellum 3.0, the debate competition. And I would like to especially congratulate my students, Debating Society, for organizing this event. And it really is a sense of pride to see that such an initiative being taken by debating committee, which we call as a checkmate. I believe that by giving the students an opportunity to speak about grave issues and current happenings, which help the student and pave the way for an empowered future with the people who are informed and permeated. Under the University Connect program, Amity University has come up with the important event, putting into limelight the G20 mission, making it more than a mere competition. And especially when we talk about the we are commemorating the India's presidency of the G20, and in this Azadi Ka Amrit Kal, and the all the youth of the nation, you are our future and you are our hope. And today, the India has achieved a unique, very unique achievement, becoming the first country in the world to reach to the south pole of the moon. And so, congratulations to all the scientists, especially ISRO team, and world over, all were, whether it's a youth or the old, everyone was doing the Havan and praying for the successful landing of Chandrayaan 3. And we all are really, really proud. So I would like to congratulate all um, the guests, the participants who are part of this program today. And I think the bringing that temperament in the youth for the inquiry, for research, and for dreaming the bigger goals in life. And if you really are looking for the India to be the self-reliant nation and the Vishwaguru, that today's youth have to play extremely important role. And I'm sure this committee, that this event where we are talking that our honorable Prime Minister is all the time emphasizing on one earth, one family, one future. And the India need to work hard to foster the peace, stability, and shared prosperity in the fractured goal, which we are witnessing. And our honorable Prime Minister is at the moment in the countries um, conference, and where also there also he has been emphasizing on one earth, one family, and one future. And therefore, we must carry that message and work. And the youth of the nation, I'm sure they are going to find that what are those common aspects where we need to work together. We think broader way and discuss and debate and come with the solutions. Mm. And I'm sure that that today's the theme which has been chosen for Verbum Bellum 3.0 is revolving around the G20 and focusing on various forms of the debates. And I'm sure this is and for the law students it becomes very important, the debate activities to develop all the skills which are required for the legal professionals. And I'm sure this activity will be engaging them with full zeal and the credence. And this forum will also allow us to display its achievement and present its idea and uh, 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 display the achievement and present its idea and potential answer to the rest of the world. Um, uh, with the solid macroeconomic foundations, India has emerged with the very strong public booming marketing and export trajectories, steadfast climate leadership, and numerous other advantages which India has. And I'm really looking forward witnessing the diverse perspective and the arguments which students are going to present on this platform of the Verbum Bellum 3.9. I would like to congratulate the team ALS as well as the faculty, Dr. Niru Sharan, and the other faculty who are involved, and especially the students, under the guidance of the HOIs and the blessings of the chairman of Amity Law School, to realize the vision of Honorable Founder President that every Amitian will be a success story, and the dream of our Honorable Chancellor, the Amitians will be different, and they will not only think for themselves but will think for the whole world, because the whole world is one family, and how we can make a difference in the world and make this world a better place to live. And I'm sure this event is going to bring the all the youth who are participating much closer to each other and looking for the common solutions to the problems at the not only at the national level but globally, to make this world. And once again, I would like to thank our all the esteemed guests who have spared their time and present physically on the campus. They show that your love and interest or keen interest to develop the future youth of this nation, who will not only make a good career but will contribute to the economic development and prosperity of India, as well as will make this world a better place. So thank you very much, all the distinguished guests, especially our honorable chief guests of honor, all of you for sparing your time. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for gracing us with your presence, and it was a blessing. It was a true pleasure. Now we are privileged and delighted to extend our heartfelt welcome to our distinguished guest for the day, Mr. Vivek Narayan Sharma. Sir is a luminous presence in the legal domain, holds the prestigious titles of Advocate on Record at the Supreme Court of India and Senior Counsel for the Union of India and Government of Uttar Pradesh. As a member of the IT Committee at the Bar Council of Delhi and a former Joint Secretary of the Supreme Court AOR Association, Sir's journey reflects a blend of expertise, dedication, and proactive leadership. As an accomplished legal professional, Sir's insights and perspectives are invaluable, and we look forward to benefiting from his knowledge and experience throughout the course of our event. We extend our sincere gratitude for gracing us with his presence and eagerly anticipate the enriching interactions that his participation will bring. So, we invite you to share your words of wisdom.
A round of applause, everyone.
Very good morning to all of you. It's about to be noon now. So, in any case, you guys have been here since morning. I hope you all had breakfast and enjoy your, mornings. And I hope that you all had something to do with your health, because I am a propagator of good work lifestyle where you are going to do good work. Apart from that, you are going to maintain your health, your social cycle, where there is a good combination, and then you preserve yourself to run every mile with high rigor and high power. We are in a celebration mode, no doubt about it, and we must be proud as well. We must be proud as well of all the achievements that we are making as India. India is celebrating the G20 presidentship. We are also celebrating the Chandrayaan landing on the moon, which is unprecedented, means first history, first moment that has been ever created by any country. So while we celebrate, the celebration should not make us complacent. We must understand that so many times it so happens that we start celebrations, but in the celebration we forget why we are, we have to carry other goals as well. So complacency has to be removed immediately upon celebration, don't celebrate too much, that you stop looking at the future. And similarly, pride is to be balanced by humbleness. So we should, as Indians, now we are going to host so many people from different countries, G20 countries. So all of you, including me and all of us, are expected to be humble towards our guests who are going to adorn the land in India. So my great respects to Dr. Amrendra Kathua, Mr. Anmol Sovit, Dr. D.K. Bandyopadhyay, who has just left, Justice Rajesh Tandon, and Dr. Neeru Sharan, Dr. Shefali Raijada, Professor Dr. Aditya Tomar, I'm so sorry, Professor Dr. Arvind P. Bhanu, and Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla. Thank you for having me invited in this program, which is itself a very good name, Verbum Bellum 3.0. So that's are you aware about Verbum Bellum? What is the meaning of it? Anyone can spell out the meaning? Oh my God, none of you is aware. What is the meaning of this particular term? War of words. War of words. So preparing the war, preparing yourself for the warfare. It's a war of words. You are going to have a great debate, I am sure. And I would definitely wish you all the very best for the debate. But what are the complacency that sometimes happen in the debates? The complacency that happens is so many times we are just stick to our own mind. We are not able to logically connect to what we are saying. And then when we are not able to logically connect to what we are saying, therefore we lose the debate. So complacency, therefore at times you have your own narrative of presenting yourself into a debate. But so many times you may require, as it happens constantly in the courts, that the arguments that I prepare, I have to just completely revise those arguments when I am arguing before the court. So being a respondent counsel, being a petitioner counsel, why so? Because the situations as it develops, it affords you an opportunity to bring about a new argument. So while you are debating, definitely go through your own system of preparation of arguments, but at the same time, be always ready to revise them, to recheck them, and to bring about something new on the platter, which is relevant at the same time. So today I want to take you to a journey through history, a journey that unveils the story of a forgotten hero. That is late Mr. B.N. Rao. He was the first Indian representative at the UN Security Council, Constituent Assembly member, civil servant, and a diplomat and a lawyer by profession. He played a crucial role in shaping the very foundation of our nation, the Indian Constitution. So all of us talk about late Mr. B.R. Ambedkar. I think how many of you knew about Dr. B.N. Rao? So only 3-4 hands I am seeing. So there are 2 more. So very less of you would know about him, but he had been a great personality in this, and we must remember today as we are celebrating the G20 presidentship and the onset of a big program in September. So in an era when the world was navigating complex changes, Mr. Rao embarked on a quest across continents. He traveled to the US, Canada, Ireland, and the United Kingdom, where he had personal consultations with judges, scholars, and authorities on constitutional law. So we are all aware about that we frame the constitution, but we are also aware about that there are so many ideas which have been borrowed from different countries in the constitution, including directive principles, the fundamental rights, various executive rights, and so many things. So how many of you think that the constitution which was created some 70 years back, more than 70 years back, should have some revision? Should we revise it? So why should we do it? So many times what happens means first of all, we had borrowed the constitutional principles, so many borrowed principles were there. Later on in the Kedarnath judgment, Golaknath judgments and then Kedar judgment, these principles were declared to be basic principles. But these basic principles were arising out from those borrowed principles. When India got independent, there was something we were not aware how to really conduct ourselves, just like a nascent boy or girl. He or she starts walking on the earth. He or she is merely able to run. So now in a running position, can we remain in the same constitutional positions? So in my mind, definitely means even the basic principles, even the basic structure as we talk about in the constitutional various constitutional judgments, they would require some overhauling, some reconsideration as per current times. What we were not 70 years back, we are today. So therefore, in terms of today, we must bring about a new constitution. So definitely means this is the thought I share. You may agree or differ, but at the same time, I say, because as the time progresses, we all need some renewal of energy, renewal of thought, renewal of the process. So the constitution which is going around, we are seeing it for last 73 years. So this also may require certain renewal despite all the overhauls which have been done by way of amendments, but certain principles are required to be, exchanged, reinvented. So we were talking about Mr. B. N. Rao. Imagine this remarkable man traveling oceans, exchanging and engaging with judges, scholars, and constitutional experts. His vision was not only to draft India's constitution, but he also drafted the Burma's constitution before India's constitution, leaving a legacy that spanned borders. While his name may not be as familiar to us as some other historical figures, his impact is undeniable. So fast forward to today, as India takes the helm of the G20 presidency, we stand at the cusp of transformative era, an important moment for the legal fraternity. Why I say so? Because our nation's legal industry is valued almost around $2 billion. Are you aware how much is the global valuation of the legal industry? Anyone? So we are standing at a $2 billion worth in the legal industry. The global legal industry is almost around $900 billion. So the percentile that we are less than even 1%. But at the same time, the difference that can be is we are a nation of young. We are a nation of youth. More than 65% are falling below 35 years of age. Around 30% people are falling below 25 years of age. So that's gonna be our strength. That's where you stand. So what you can do with your precision, with your remarkable journey in your careers, you can bring India a big cusp of this pie. So your target could be that you bring the Indian legal industry from a mere $2 billion industry to maybe $100 billion industry in say around coming 10 years time period. But for doing that, what all you may need to do, now that foreign law firms have been allowed to come in India, so similarly on a exchange basis, so similarly you guys can also go to practice in foreign countries. So you must aim. I'm just reminding, I'm just telling you these are the facts. This is the platform. This is the mountain Everest where you can scale high and then give name to yourself and to your nation, to your society as a whole. So calibrate yourself with high skills. Unless you really do it, you can't really make to the high level. So calibration would require certain elements of thought. Those elements would be your own building yourself strong. As I started with, your good fitness will help you, good communicative skills will help you, good social skills will help you, So there are so many things, and at the same time, when you're part of the legal industry, so whatever you are going to, vision that I want to be our green council, or I want to be a corporate council, I want to be in judiciary, I want to be XYZ. So whatever it be, you must perform. You must give results. You must look at, this is my vision, this is what I want to achieve, but at the same time, this should not be merely me. The industry is for the purpose of giving services to the other. So the services should be honest, not complacent based. So therefore, you have to tight your boot and go for this hill and earn yourself a name, earn the nation name, and we all would be very proud of you. So this way, we will not be complacent. And of course, humbleness will play a vital role. And of course, another thing is compassion. While you do good things, while you reach high altitudes of life, you must give some social benefits to people around you. Always be ready to help whoever comes to seek help from you. So with this message, I would not have taken more time from you. Thank you for hearing me in this August, on this August 23rd, 24th day, where yesterday only we landed on the Chandrayaan, and let's hope we get a good visual image how we look from there. So with all that, thank you so much, and thank you so much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for the mantras of life. We will be manifesting these every day. It is with immense pleasure that we extend our warmest welcome to Sri Anmol Sovit, who serves as chair of Y20. His notable role as the chair reflects his dedication and leadership in international youth engagement. Sir's presence here today adds a significant and dynamic dimension to our event. As an accomplished individual with a keen interest on global youth perspectives, his insights and contributions are highly anticipated. Please, sir.
Round of applause, everyone.
Students, all of you, please sit down. You all have to sit and listen to our dignitaries. Please sit down.
Hello everyone. How's the Joes? With slow voice. Namaste. How are you? All well? Okay. Honorable esteemed dignitaries on dais and my dear brothers and sisters present here. I'll start my words with one of the quote that came to my mind yesterday. If you would like to have your chand, on chand for Sehat Chand, then clap for yourself. I would like to repeat, if you want your chand, on chand for Sehat Chand, then clap for yourself. Because we the India, we have accomplished the unachievable task yesterday, that is Chandrayaan. That is, अपने लिए तो ताली बजा ली, एक बार उनके लिए भी बजा देते हैं. How is the Joes? इतना लो, no issue, carry on. I would like to say, my dear friends, since we are enjoying the presidency of G20 and being the chair of Y20, I would like to share one most important point, that is the population of our country, the youth population of our country is more than the total population of G20 country minus China. The youth population of our country is more than the total population of G20 countries minus China. What is those? Can anyone present here will explain? Any, my dear friends? Yeah, please, dear sister, please stand up. Wow, nice. Kindly clap for her. May I know your name? What? IUC. Oh, wow. My dear friends, with the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, G20 India mission to empower and amplify youth voices on the global stage. His visionary approach rooted in innovation and a commitment to a harmonious world fuels G20 India unwavering dedication to a shaping brighter future for India and the whole world. Since we are quoting our Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Sri Narendra Modi ji, I would like to share the 5 pranye of Honorable Narendra Modi ji. That is, विकसित भारत के निर्माण में सहयोग. विकसित भारत मतलब, anyone please stand up. Yeah, please, with your name. Development, developed India. विकसित भारत के निर्माण में सहयोग. इंग्लिश नहीं, मीनिंग. नाम बताइए. Yeah, please, what's your name? Kindly clap for him. Yeah, my dear sister here. Kindly stand up. Assisting in developing India. Who will assist? We, the youth of our country. Yeah, kindly clap for her. Yeah, please. Oh, kindly clap for her, bhai. My dear friends, at last. Hello. Yellow shirt. Sorry. हो जाता है, चलता है. विकसित भारत के निर्माण में सहयोग. गुलामी की सोच से बाहर निकलना. अपने विरासत पे गर्व करना. What we have, we need to be proud of it. ना? चंद्रयान 3, सहज चांद. एकता और एकजुटता. अपने कर्तव्यों का पालन करना. That is most important point. अपने कर्तव्यों का पालन करना. And I would like to ask one more question, my dear friends here. What is the most important gift that we have from God? The most important gift from God. We, the human nature one. Yeah, my dear sister, please stand up. Health. Thank you. Yes. Gorgeousness. Consciousness. Okay, nice. भैया इन्होंने बोला तो सही. Express yourself. Yeah, please. Please tell your name. Saurav. Yeah. जोर से बोलो भैया. Intelligence. Okay, nice. आप कुछ कह रहे थे. Same. The mission. Okay. Anyone from here? Life. Okay, nice. Yes. Please stand up. Atma. Nice. Anyone from last? My dear sister there. The most important gift that we have from God. Life. वो तो है, उसके बिना हम क्या? The free will. सोचने की शक्ति. And I would request kindly clap for all these people, those who have expressed themselves. The most important gift that we have from God, that is free will. हम सोचते हैं, डिसाइड करते हैं, तभी आज यहाँ बैठे. It shows you are the leader. आप यहाँ बैठे हैं, ये दिखाता है कि आप अपने प्रति, खुद के प्रति, समाज के प्रति जागरूक हैं। तो अगर जागरूक हैं तो इसका उपयोग कर लेते हैं, नहीं बैठे हैं तो उपयोग कर लेते हैं, मोबाइल तो बाहर भी चलाते हैं। My dear friends, I would like to quote the words of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. भारत का जन भी युवा है, भारत का मन भी युवा है, भारत अपने सामर्थ्य में भी युवा है, भारत अपने सपनों में भी युवा है। भारत यानी कि हम और आप अपने चिंतन में भी युवा है, भारत अपने चेतना में भी युवा है। इतनी बड़ी युवा आबादी के साथ हमारे लोकतांत्रिक मूल्य हमें सबसे अभिन्न बनाते हैं। तो ये जो हमने पूर्व में भी कहा था कि हमारी जो युवा आबादी है, G20 कंट्रीज की पूरी आबादी माइनस चाइना, तो ये एक बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है हमारे ऊपर, that the whole world want us to lead. Can we? क्या हम नेतृत्व कर सकते हैं? हाँ, हम कर सकते। उसके लिए सोचना होगा और अपने कर्तव्यों का पालन करना होगा, अपने विरासत पे गर्व करना होगा। What we have. I would like to one example, friends. When Sri Ram was busy in building the bridge, I hope most of the people present here, you have heard about Ramayana. All of you have heard about Ramayana. When Sri Ram was busy in building the bridge, every friend of him, they were helping him. And there was a small creature that was also helping him. What we call that? A squirrel. वो छोटा सा जीव भी अपनी औकात के अनुसार, I would like to quote, अपनी औकात के अनुसार उनका सहयोग कर रहा था। तो जब हमारा देश अमृत काल से विकसित स्वर्णिम काल की ओर अग्रसर है, तो क्या हमारा कर्तव्य नहीं है अपना सहयोग करना? क्या हमारा कर्तव्य नहीं है सहयोग करना? है। कैसे करेंगे? He will say कि अनमोल is saying this much. We have a system, legislative, executive, judiciary. Then why me? Why I? We are the India. And it's our duty to do our duty. अगर आप स्टूडेंट हैं तो आपका कर्तव्य क्या है? पढ़ाई करो भैया। और क्या बहन बताओ, क्या कर्तव्य हमारा? Being a student, what is our duty? Anyone present here? Since we all are student, I am also a student. That's why I'm asking with my friend. Yeah, sister, please. Okay, nice. Kindly clap for her. Anyone? हमारा कर्तव्य है स्वस्थ मस्त व्यस्त रहना. In the words of honorable, in the words of Anmol Sovit, स्वस्थ मस्त और व्यस्त. Can anyone explain? स्वस्थ यानी कि physical and mental well-being is most important. In India, we only talk about physical well-being, but it's time to talk about mental well-being. And it's a teasing fact that I like to say that 30% of suicide is all because of depression. I would like to quote 30% of youth suicide is all because of depression. And being the youth leader, it's our duty to say that depression is not a disease. We can fight with depression. मैं जहां से आता हूं, मैं एक गांव परिवेश से आता हूं, वहां कहते भूत पकड़ लिया. हम उससे लड़ सकते हैं. कैसे? साझा कीजिए, बात कीजिए, कोई भी इशू है शेयर कीजिए. You are blessed to be here and have such guidance. कोई भी परेशानी है शेयर कीजिए. डिप्रेशन साथियों किसी यूजलेस पीपल को नहीं होता है. जिसके पास लक्ष्य है उसी को होता है. अगर लक्ष्य है, परेशानी है तो शेयर कीजिए विथ योर फैमिली, विथ योर फ्रेंड्स. खुद भी करें और लोगों को बताएं. डिप्रेशन इज नॉट अ डिजीज. उस माँ, उस बहन, उस भाई की व्यथा को हम शब्दों में व्यक्त नहीं कर सकते हैं जिसका भाई, जिसकी बहन डिप्रेशन से सुसाइड कर रहे हैं. और भारत में 30% युवा डिप्रेशन से सुसाइड करते हैं. ये हमारे लिए शर्म की बात है. Being the youth leader, it's our duty to share this, to make a buzz in society that depression is not a disease. और हम कर सकते हैं. फिजिकल वेलबींग के बारे में हम बात करते हैं. नाउ इट्स टाइम फॉर अस मेंटल वेलबींग की बात करें और उसको सुदृढ़ करें. जब हम स्वस्थ रहेंगे तो मस्त रहेंगे. एग्जाम के वक्त जब हम जो पढ़ के आते हैं, अगर 100% दे देते हैं तो एक सेटिस्फैक्शन फील होता है. वाह, होता है. कभी हुआ है किसी के साथ? वो सेटिस्फैक्शन चाहिए. अगर वो सेटिस्फैक्शन मिला तो यानी कि आप मस्त हैं. और व्यस्त रहना इसलिए जरूरी है क्योंकि मस्त रहना है तो काम करना पड़ेगा. केवल मोबाइल और रील्स देखने से काम नहीं चलेगा. अगर रील्स देख रहे हैं तो बनाइए भी, कुछ कमाइए भी. जैसे सर ने बोला अभी, क्या इस इंडस्ट्री को और आगे ले जाना है तो शेयर करो यार. उसमें कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट शेयर करो कि दूसरे को भी लाभ हो. आई एम कोटिंग दिस. ऐसा करना नहीं चाहिए. वैसे ही मैं, सॉरी डिग्नेटरीज, ये मेरी दिल की बात इसलिए बोल दिया. व्यस्त रहना जरूरी है. जीवन में व्यस्त रहेंगे तभी मस्त रहेंगे. वो सेटिस्फैक्शन चाहिए तो अपने कार्यों को 100% देना होगा. तो इन लाइफ वी नीड स्वस्थ, मस्त, व्यस्त. जरूरी है कि नहीं? एंड वन मोर थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू कोट. One should not do to others what one does not like oneself. I'll repeat, one should not do to others what one does not like. The principle implores us to treat others with the fairness that we deserve. It's a very simple quote. अगर हम ऐसा करेंगे तो फिर कुछ इशू ही नहीं होगा. If we'll think before doing anything for ourselves, for our society, for our motherland, in that case we will never do anything wrong. खुद के लिए कोई गलत करता है क्या? अनमोल सोबित अगर पागल नहीं है तो अपना उंगली थोड़ी काटेगा. सही की गलत? तो जैसा हम चाहते हैं वैसा ही करें. अगर वैसा करेंगे तो अपने लक्ष्य को पालें. Since we are the youngest country of the world, it's our duty to do. And we will remain youngest for minimum 1 decade. It shows the duty that we have on our shoulder. अगर हम अपने कर्तव्यों का पालन नहीं करते हैं तो पूरा विश्व हम पे हंसेगा. एक मौका मिला था, गवा दिया. अगर हम चाहते हैं कि फॉरेन कंट्रीज में जाके प्रैक्टिस करें, क्यों चाहते? तो वो सही है, वो अच्छा है, वो हमसे बेटर है, तो अपनी जगह को भी बेटर बनाओ भैया. एंड वी कैन, since we are the youth leader, we have that capability to do so. क्या हम कर सकते हैं? I'll end my words with one quote that my mother used to say. करत करत अभ्यास के जड़मती होत सुजान रसरी आवत जात है सिल पे पड़त निशान. बचपन में शायद आपने भी सुना होगा, एक रस्सी जो निर्जीव वस्तु है बार बार घिसने से पत्थर पे निशान छोड़ देता है. हम तो सजीव हैं, सजीव भी और भारतीय हैं, with lots of values. हम तो कर सकते हैं ना. इस विश्वास के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूं. जय हिंद.
पंख ही काफी नहीं है आसमानों के लिए, हौसला भी चाहिए ऊंची उड़ानों के लिए. A round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring us, for inspiring all the students and the faculties as well. We are honored and privileged to extend a warm and gracious welcome to Dr. Amrendra Khatwa, a distinguished personality with an exceptional career. Mr. Amrendra Khatwa belongs to Indian Foreign Service 1981 batch. In his diplomatic career, he has held varied positions in the Ministry of External Affairs and Indian missions abroad. He managed trade and economic wings in various Indian missions, including Madrid, Mexico City, Karachi, Moscow, and New York. Dr. Khatwa brings an immense wealth of knowledge and experience to our event. We express our heartfelt appreciation for his participation and eagerly anticipate the thought-provoking contributions he will make to our event. So please grace the gathering.
Greetings and namaste to all. All of you are mostly law students. Before I start, most important thing is that we are talking about India. India is a unity in diversity. There are 550 million middle class who are perpetually in the market of crisis of expectations. What is the future of my kids? What I should do to settle down well? How I'll migrate to a foreign country for better future, etc., etc. We have 450 million poor who need help, developmental assistance, subsidies. We have 350 million rich public sector employees, government servants. As somebody critically says, they don't care. This India is divided vertically and horizontally by rich India and poor India, urban India and rural India. Which India we are talking about? We are talking about the diversity and we are talking about the unity. Therefore, the today's talk, all of you are going to, they have already spoken a lot. I'll talk about G20 basically. But before I talk G20, all of you must learn what are the India's major priorities for G20. There are basically 6 priorities. 1, technological transformation and digital public infrastructure. When we are talking about these things, what does it mean? We should make or take human-centric approach to technology. We must have increased knowledge sharing. We must create digital public infrastructure. We must have financial inclusion. We must have technology-based development in sectors like education, agriculture. Second, everybody was talking about sustainable developmental goals. G20, one of our India's priority is accelerated progress in sustainable development goals. What will be sustainable development agenda for 2030? And side by side, we just came from a pandemic, addressing the impact and future preparation concerning COVID-19. Third, accelerated, inclusive, and resilient growth. What are the components? Structured transformation, importance of MSMEs, medium small industries, labor rights, welfare issues, inclusive agricultural value chains and food system, then addressing global skill gaps. Each country has different skill gaps. How should we address them? This is the third. Fourth, I'm talking about the 6 priorities. After that, basically, we'll have the presentation, then discussion, whatever you want. Fourth is green development, climate finance, and life. Already they have spoken about life. That is promoting environmentally conscious practices. Then, fourth, multilateral institutions for the 21st century. As you know, the war is going on, Russia-Ukraine. Most of the conflicts which has come in the 21st century, there is no solution. It is prolonging. It is bringing lots of misery. Therefore, one of the priorities is how we should have accountable, inclusive, and representative international system which will be fit to address 21st century challenges. Then we talk about 6th one. Already Anmolji has spoken about the young population. Minus China, India has almost 808, 900 billion youth, which is bigger than the global population. But in that, when we are talking about women, for a country like India, they are almost 50% of our population and they contribute almost 32% of our GDP. Therefore, women-led development is the 6th priority. Here comes the issue of empowerment, emphasis on inclusive growth and development. These are India's priorities. What Anmolji was speaking about, India's young population. As you know, G20 has a population of 4.9 billion. And the life expectancy of G20 average is 78 years. And current median age is 39. Globally, it is 30. But within this, India is the youngest. We have 808 million below 35 years age, and 40% of our total population is between 13 to 35. We had problem because of the pandemic. Almost 9.3% drop of youth employment had taken place. Now it is growing up. In 2021-22, it has risen by 1.4%. Why I am talking all this? When you are talking about G20, G20 is a multilateral forum. Now we have got an opportunity to, with the Troika, last one was Indonesia, now we are hosting it, next one will be Brazil, to give the developmental aspect to the G20 goals. Being a multilateral forum with India's leadership, can we define all these developmental perspectives? Say, for example, we are talking about Africa. When we are talking about like technology should help, development should go all over the world, can G20 as a forum, these countries help Africa to fight poverty, to fight war, to help them concepts of women-led development, SDG goals. These are very important things. I think your debating society has its motto, Verbum Bellum. Now time has come. With the war part, you should add another word called Bellus, beautiful word. Therefore, you can conquer ideas, contribute to the society, and all the principles of G20, what we spoke about, on each principle you can debate and incorporate in your future as a law student, as a practicing law student. And G20 concept, what we spoke about, the 6 priorities, there are many legal connotations involved. When you are talking about multilateral organizations, how they will be legally safe, analyze the rights of the nations, prospects of the nations to address those issues in UN, in WTO, in ILO, in other multilateral organizations. When you are talking about women-led development, rights and duties of women, how rightfully they can participate, what are the legal perspectives. All these legal aspects also must be studied at micro level and macro level. I believe Checkmate will give you enough opportunity to discuss all these issues. Maybe in future someday I'll have a session with you, interactive session, to talk about all aspects. Today I advise Professor that in future we should try to find out number of eminent legal luminaries who can become your honorary mentors. Each 6, 7 of you can have a honorary mentor, a legal luminary. We'll try to create something for you. Second, also interaction with the diplomatic community. I'll try to help your institute. At least every 2-3 months, couple of ambassadors should come and address you so that you know how to increase your international perspective. I wish you all success, and I wish Checkmate grand success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your esteemed presence, aura of wisdom, and realm of inspiration and profound insight.
We would like to invite our chairman, sir, along with HOIs and faculty conveners, to felicitate our guests of honor. Former Ambassador and Secretary, Dr. Amrendra Khatwa, sir. A round of applause, everyone. Sir has inspired us a lot. He has been a profound speaker and has actually given us insights, valuable, invaluable to all of us. Thank you so much, sir. A round of applause, everyone. A round of applause. Next, I would like to invite Shri Anmol Sowit, sir, Chair of Y20. तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए. I would also like to invite Mr. Vivek Narayan Sharma, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India. Thank you so much, sir, for your invaluable words to all of us. Thank you so much for imparting us with your knowledge.
तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए.
A big round of applause, everyone. was an immense pleasure and great honor to have you all here. We are filled with utmost gratitude. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, our guests.
I am truly thrilled to extend a warm welcome to Yashika Bharadwaj, a dedicated student convener of Checkmate. I invite her to grace the stage and enlighten us with her valuable experiences, profound thoughts, and inspiring perspectives.
Round of applause, everyone.
Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, wishing this fine afternoon to all of you present here. With the blessings of our founder, President Dr. Ashok Chauhan, sir, respected Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir, Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Balvinder Shukla, ma'am, dignitaries presiding this dais, Chairman, Amity Law School, Noida, Professor Dr. D.K. Bandopadhyay, sir, Additional Chairman, Law School, Noida, Foundation, Noida, Justice Rajesh Tandon, sir, respected HOIs and additional directors of Amity Law School, Noida, Professor Dr. Shifali Raisada, ma'am, Professor Dr. Aditya Tomar, sir, and Professor Dr. Arvind P. Bhanu, sir, our honorable chief guest, Ambassador Dr. Amrendra Khatwa, honorable guest of honor Shri Vivek Narayan Sharma, and Shri Anmol Shobik, judges, faculty members, and my dear team of Checkmate and fellow participants. From the era of Vedas and Upanishads to the present day, the Indian subcontinent has been a fertile ground for the exchange of ideas where debates have not just been the conversations, but the vehicles of progress. As a student convener, I am truly honored to present Verbum Bellum 3.0. This year's event takes an added significance as we celebrate India's presidency at the G20. The spirit of Verbum Bellum aligns seamlessly with the global responsibility. It symbolizes our belief in the power of words to transform perceptions, challenge norms, and ignite ideas. Let us celebrate the spirit of healthy competition, open disclosure, and growth as we embark on this remarkable journey of exploration, learning, enlightenment. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Yashika. With deepest honor and a heart brimming with joy, I kindly request the esteemed presence of Dr. Chinhita Barua, ma'am, our revered faculty co-convener of Checkmate Debate Society. A round of applause, everyone.
Thank you, Sanitya. I, on behalf of the Checkmate, the Debating Society of Amity Law School, Noida, would like to express my sincere gratitude to our founder, Sir, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Atul K. Chauhan, Vice Chancellor, Ma'am, Dr. Balvinder Shukla, and our Chairman of Amity Law Schools, Professor Dr. D.K. Bandopadhyay. I also extend my gratitude to the heads of the institution, Professor Dr. Shefali Raizada, ma'am, Professor Dr. Aditya Tomar, sir, Professor Dr. Arvind P. Bhanu, sir. I am very thankful for them for providing us with this platform to organize such events which have a larger outreach. I also convey my heartfelt thanks to Additional Vice Chairman, Amity Law Foundation, former Justice Rajesh Tandonji, sir, for sparing his time and addressing our students with his enlightening words. I extend my hearty vote of thanks to our honorable guest of honor for today's inaugural function, Dr. Amrendra Khatwa, Mr. Anmol Shobit, and Mr. Vivek Narayan, sir, for gracing Verbum Bellum 3.0 with their benign presence. I am certain that their encouraging thoughts have not only lifted our spirits, but have also fostered a deeper sense of understanding and comprehension regarding the principles and agendas that guide our very society. I feel blessed and grateful that the Government of India and Youth 20 initiative has showed interest and actively contributed in enlightening the youth and its students of these institutions with their thought and added to the plethora of our knowledge. And even like this is not planned in one day. The wheels have started, rolling months ago. And with the accurate planning and an eye for detail, we have the fortunate support of our proactive faculty members, our esteemed HOIs, and our dedicated team who have worked very hard to make this event a success. I'm very thankful to all the participants who have registered in large numbers, and I convey my best of luck to them for this competition. Now I consider Verbum Bellum open, and I welcome everyone to it. Thank you.
I would like to request our esteemed guests to proceed for the lunch. Thank you so much for honoring us with your presence. We are delighted and we are very happy.
We request all the students to stay here. All the participants and the judges are required to stay back. We would like to invite our revered, beloved